All right, chat. So Disney did just release their numbers. We'll put these numbers up on screen. Here's Disney on the right side. They posted a beat of EPS in revenue, but they're still down a little bit. Not a shock. I mean, they've been up huge amounts over the last couple weeks, months, really, for Disney. So, here's their numbers right here. We also have Datadog Celsius this morning. Dude, I hurt my shoulder at Jiu-Jitsu yesterday. Dude, my shoulder hurts, man. Like, it hurts enough for me. I'm not going today. I can't. Like, my shoulder sucks. It's in pain, man. Disney down to 115. You can see they showed EPS of 121. Oh, dude, my shoulder is in pain. No, it wasn't an arm bar. It was gi jiu-jitsu. So I usually like no gi a lot more, but it was gi jiu-jitsu. And I was rolling with my coach, and something happened when on a takedown. Like, I landed funny on my shoulder on a takedown. And when it happened, I didn't really react to it. Like, I thought my arm was fine. I didn't really feel it afterwards. So I got up like everything was normal. I even rolled again. Everything was fine until I got home. And all of a sudden now my shoulder just, my left arm can barely move. Right? Like it can barely move. Not an arm bar. It's got to be my rotator cuff. It's got to be. But it hurts. Yeah, I mean, Disney's up so much though. Like, if you look at a 20-day chart, it's flat, but if you look at a yearly chart, Disney's had a really good year. It was down at 78s in October. It's now at 120s, basically 115. So Disney's had a really good run. Nothing's going to go straight up, even if they report good earnings. Yeah, this feels like a rotator cuff injury, though. I'm gonna have to go see a doctor. This sucks. See if they give me like a shot or something. Palantir's already had a pretty good run. Palantir earnings were good, but again, they're up a lot as well. Their guidance came in lower than expected, is why Palantir did. Palantir guidance for the fiscal year 2024 revenue, which is the most recent guidance, fiscal year 24 revenue guidance. They came at, for the second quarter, they showed 653, and they expected a little bit over that. For fiscal year 24 revenue, they showed 2.689. And they expected 2.71 billion in guidance for Palantir. That's why Palantir dropped. John, I know it's early, but I have a question on how your day-to-day routine is with trading. How do you maintain a normal life engagements like family, hobbies, and still make money in trading? Because you don't need to sacrifice either any of those things. Like, to make money in trading is a thinking game. It really is. It's a thinking game. It's saying, hey, and again, like I always say, like, you got a lot of people that try to pull you in a lot of different ways, but You know, in the same way Jiu-Jitsu is a chess match, trading's a chess match. And you just need to be smart. Like, again, I'm telling you, most people's mistake is they try to day trade too often, right? They try to day trade, they get dead set, they get tunnel vision with, I'm going to be a day trader, right? And the culture has changed a lot over the last few years where day traders are like idealized now, like, ooh, day traders. Most of that's from marketing. The amount of people that actually are successful day traders is very, very low, as well as the amount of people pretending to be successful day traders, but not really, are very, very high, right? Like that percentage of people is very, very high. So point is, you got a lot of fakes, not a lot of real ones, and good marketing. But if you really want to make money in market, it's actually really easy. You research healthy companies. You know, you look at the fundamentals, you look at PE ratios, you look at EPS expectations, you have patience, and you just kind of sit back and wait and take good trades. It's not such a big difference. Well, I mean, it's a miss for guidance. That's a pretty big thing, you know. Palantir's down, but Palantir's also had a really good run the last couple weeks, you know. So like if you look at Palantir, if you put up a daily chart there, I mean, it's run from 7.59 52 weeks ago all the way to $26. And so with bad guidance, I think a small dip is understandable. It doesn't mean it's the end of the world for it. I'm in it right now. I want it to go up. I'm going to stay in it. Average price for me is 19s. So I mean, I'm in it. I'm going to stay in it. I'm not going to get scared out by an earnings report, but you gotta let time tell. Disney's starting to bounce back up. It's at 117s. CPI next week. Oh, dude, my shoulder hurts. Honestly, I'm not 100% convinced that my shoulder didn't pop out of place. Like, I think it's possible that my shoulder popped out of place yesterday. Well, a better game would be poker. A better analogy would be poker than time. Poker, you have whales with huge bankrolls that can throw their money around in different ways and make money. But if you're good at poker long term, you should still make money. And the same thing, you know, is true with trading. Yeah, Disney's flat, completely flat on their earnings. They reported theirs already. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm looking at Disney. All right, chat. All right, chat. Sorry, I'm looking at. All right, chat. Disney back to 100 soon. If it does, I'm buying it, to be honest. We have already the results. Yeah, Disney numbers are out. What do you think about ARM and Reddit after the bell? I think they're interesting. Yeah, I think ARM and Reddit have interesting things. Disney Plus is now profitable, surprisingly. I mean, that's not a shock. Disney Plus has a lot of stuff, you know. So like when we look at Disney Plus here, they raised fiscal year adjusted EPS growth target at 25%. Quarter two subs are at 6 million. ARPU is up 44 cents. Yeah, results were driven by experiences as well as streaming business of Disney World and streaming. paid subscribers for Disney Plus are at 117.6 million. Second quarter free cash flow at 2.41 billion. So yeah, Disney's doing great. Yeah, man, Disney's one of those really polarized stocks. Like, I used to buy Disney, if you guys remember a year or so ago. I was a broken record about how I was buying Disney at $75, $80, $90 a share. And I would get so many haters, so many people telling me, making fun of me, like calling me all this stuff. And like in hindsight, Disney did very, very well, very, very well. And so again, it kind of goes back to that theory that my best trades are usually trades where people are making fun of me completely. You know, kind of go with like the Big Short. Like the Big Short, people made fun of him. Now, I think that's a slippery slope because too many people overpredict market crashes right now. But the point is, my best trades, people make fun of them. Same thing with Target, right? I bought Target at 100. Never heard the end of it from people, man. So again, what it really shows you is that people get too biased. Politically, they get too biased and emotional about stocks. If you take that emotion out of it, most of these were very obvious buys, right? In my opinion, like Disney, very obvious buy. Disney's dropping down to 75, 80 bucks. It's got a low PE ratio. It makes tons of money. Star Wars movies coming out, like, you know, easy buy. Celsius is up. Yeah, so Celsius is one that I like less. The problem with Celsius that I have is that Ferrari, so race is out. Always interesting to see how they do. They did 1.59 million or 1.59 billion in revenue. They expected 1.57. Adjusted EBITDA of 605. They expected 605. Adjusted net of 352. They expected 342. So better than expected for race. RASE. Basically everywhere. Hasn't really moved too much, but it is down slightly on it. Yeah. So race is out. Again, I'll put these numbers up on the screen. Oh, dude, my arm, bro, hurts, man. It hurts, dude. Some type of injury on my arm. Yeah, no. My daughter and I's thing is Star Wars. Like we watched all the big Star Wars movies. My son is less into it. Yeah, I'm looking for Celsius. All right, so Celsius missed revenue. EPS of 27 cents, but they missed revenue for Celsius. They expected 20 cents. So better than expected EPS. They missed rev, though. That's not good. SPY still up though at 517s. Again, guys, earnings have never been that predictable though. I hate to break it to you guys. Oh, dude, my arm. All right, chat. All right, so look at Disney coming all the way back down. If Disney dips enough, I will buy it too. If Disney dips enough, I will buy it. All right, chat. Oh, dude, my arm. Oh, my arm. All right. What's up, Tobias? Someone said market over bark, check RSI. Hey, Mike, just driving home again. Yeah, I've been on the rise of the resistance. Yeah, so I've been on rise of the resistance. Basically, this is what the ride is. So basically, there's a scene. You basically go out there. You get on like a spaceship. And like the spaceship is really the ride. So you're in the spaceship and it's like bumping around and everything like that. You get out there and there's like a full-on scene. There's one of the bad guys. I can't remember his name. There's the new bad guy, not the old bad guy. I start to forget these names. And then you got a bunch of stormtroopers there, and they've like captured you, and you're like in the base, and you know. They like walk you out and then you get back on the ship. It's pretty cool. Like I've done it. My daughter and I did it. I have some pictures from it. All right, guys, look at Disney. Disney falling down now. 110, 111s, 109s. Yeah, it's a rotate. It's almost certainly a rotator cuff injury, Blaze. Almost certainly. Not 100%, but like it. I got it in Jiu-Jitsu. It wasn't an arm bar. I think it was actually a Kimura that it could have done it, but it's a rotator cuff injury. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Ouch. Crocs is out. Let me check. Yeah, dude, sorry. My arm is in pain. Datadog did drop. Datadog came in at 44-cent profit versus 35 cents expected. Revenue of 611 million versus 590 million expected. So here's Datadog right here. Datadog out. I don't see Crocs anywhere. I know Race is out. Which is exactly why I deserve a prize. Ugh, dude, I don't know. It hurts, bro. Sorry, I'm not really in the mood for... Like, dude, it hurts, bro. Like, again, like, usually, like, I consider myself pretty tough in terms of injury. Like, I'm always one of those guys that procrastinates going to the doctors. I ignore injuries as long as I possibly can, right? And usually, like, I've been going to jiu-jitsu with this arm. I'm pretty sure I have golfer's elbow in this arm or something, because this arm, I can never put too much pressure on it. It's specifically my... like this right here. This is probably from getting arm barred, right? I can never put too much pressure on this arm. I can't even curl anything. Like if I try to do like a hammer curl and pull my arm up, I can only lift like maybe 20 pounds on this right arm. So this right arm is like messed up. Still haven't been to the doctor for it. And so usually I can kind of muscle through it and like get through pain and still go to jiu-jitsu and still train and still do all that stuff. My left arm right now, my left shoulder is... I'm not going to jiu-jitsu on this. I can't. Like, it hurts. Like, I can barely move it. Like, it hurt to sleep. So something happened. And it's weird because, like, I remember falling, rolling with my coach. I remember falling. And I remember thinking, you know, as I fell. But then I didn't feel anything after that. I just kind of kept rolling, you know. Didn't even notice it really until like yesterday evening. So yeah, so Datadog is out. Here's Datadog right here. They're down to 113s. I don't know enough about Datadog to really say. Celsius is bouncing back though. Celsius is at 72. Well, yeah, but I mean, do y'all think, okay, so I hear a lot of people saying this earnings season is rigged or whatever. Right, but do y'all think it's rigged, or do y'all think the S&P did 24% last year, and so the extension's on the upside, and so even though stocks have good earnings, they're still dipping down? What do you think is more likely? I think it's more likely that stocks are up 24% in the last 52 weeks, and you know, the extension's on the upside. It's time to they're pulling back because of that. I think that's the most probable, you know, reason for this. Yeah, I mean, again, Celsius is down a little bit, but it's not like, again, chat, earnings are not as simple as good EPS, good revenue, go up. They're just not that simple, man. There's a lot of nuance. There's a lot of specific outcomes that people might be missing that other people don't. Yeah, I'm not gonna really talk about that. That sounds like one of the most divisive conversations. Armin, sorry, brother. You know, just not really something I wanna. It's too divisive of a topic. No matter who I choose, which, to be honest, yeah, to be honest, I don't know enough about any of that stuff to really say. Crocs are out. I know my arms hurt because even just moving my arm to my keyboard hurts. So Crocs posted 302 EPS, better than the 223 expected. Sales of 939 million, beat the 887 million expected. Yeah, so I'm going to show you guys this indicator that I've been working on. I'm going to show you guys this that I've been working on. I'm going to see if I can build it to toss. Alright, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I'm gonna show you guys this indicator. Dude, I feel like an old man. Chat. I feel like an old man. I feel like an old man here. Oh, dude. All right, here we go. Again, I'm not going to show you guys this script. It's proprietary. I'm not going to show you what this script is, but it's pretty solid, I think. So bear with me. All right. Again, I'm not going to show you the script. It's proprietary. It's long. It's big. It's something we've been developing. But I will show you the alerts from it. Again, I'm going to preface this with, do not copy me. I cannot guarantee that any of these are right or wrong, and that we're not investments professionals. Not liable if you lose. Yeah, this is my left arm. Yeah, for sure, Blaze. Like, right. Like, Blaze says, why are people in this chat surprised by earning results causing the opposite reaction? Never heard of sell the news. It's crazy how many people, again, my guess, I don't know if people just take huge size gambles ahead of earnings, and then when it does the opposite, they just kind of get mad, or what it is. But again, chat, this is pretty standard. Like, market moves this way. You know, it's never moved the way y'all think it does. You know, it hasn't. And again, it would be so easy to make money in that situation that there's no way. You know, there's no way. So oh man, did I miss Celsius? Here's Celsius right here. Celsius is at 69. They did post their earnings. I wish it made sense. What do you mean makes sense? So do you mean like if a company reports what you consider good earnings, they go up from it? Again, I get wanting that. Markets never behave that way, right? Like, again, there's a very famous saying, and it goes, buy the rumor, sell the news, right? And so what that means is that the buys and potential good outcomes from earnings happen in the weeks preceding the earnings report, not following the earnings report. Most of the people upset here are expecting it to follow the earnings report. And again, that's just not what this is. It's never been what this is. It's not going to be what it is. And it's not the market. All right, chat. I'm hoping this code doesn't break my toss. Okay, so we got it here. We got the code, but I need to put it in true overlay. All right, so again, we're gonna fix this. Again, tell me what you guys think about this. All right. All right, let's see if this fixed it. Building this code now, trying to work on it here. I like the code, but there we go. Boom. All right, there it is. All right, so tell me what you guys think about this code. It's a think script reversal indicator. Like, look, here's the green arrows. Look at the red arrows. Maybe a little oversensitive here. Look at the reversal. But I think if you keep scrolling back, you can kind of see it's not too bad here. It's a long-term chart, though. I'm not really supposed to use it. Really, I'm supposed to use it on a 5-minute chart. Short-term reversal indicator is pretty solid. Like, look, so this is a reversal indicator. Like, look, green, follow through, red, follow through, red, follow through, green, follow through, red at the top, follow through, down. So, I mean, this looks pretty decent. I'm still kind of testing it myself. I have to test it during actual market hours. But this one was wrong. Look at this one, though. So, I mean, I think when you zoom in here, it looks pretty decent. I mean, again, we're still testing it. Look, red. Look at this green, call the bottom. Green, follow through. Really, I originally built it for the NASDAQ. But this looks like a little bit too much. Let's try a 1-minute chart. The problem is I think it's over predicting versus what I was doing on my other charts. So like my other charts, it wasn't posting this much, which is weird. So which means it's over predicting. This is over predicting and too sensitive. Change it to make it less sensitive and the conditions more strict. See if that could work. Again, it's originally meant for a 5-minute indicator, but on the 5-minute chart it's over. It's a little bit too much. Yeah. Yeah, let's put on something like we could see up close. Like, here's Disney. These aren't really bad. Try the QQQ. I mean, I don't think this looks bad here, though. I think this looks pretty good. Like, look, calls the bottom, calls the top. This one was wrong. This one followed through. This one, these were right. The problem, the biggest issue I see with it is that, here, I tried to fix the over predicting aspect of it. We're gonna see if this fixed it on toss. So we're gonna keep playing with it, chat. Something's wrong. Palantir is my favorite, but be okay. Yeah, Palantir's down. Yeah, so there's Datadog. Again, Walt Disney dropped their earnings. Palantir dropped earnings yesterday. We didn't cover Palantir earnings, but it's all good. Alright, let's try. We asked it to fix the code. Let's see if it fixed it. There it is. Let's see if this fixed it. Same error. Syntax error on this line. Yeah, I mean, you could tell, like, ThinkScript is a language that ChatGPT is not the most familiar with, right? So, like, PineScript is fine. ThinkScript is a language that it's just not super familiar with. Disney's out. Disney numbers are right below me, James. Yeah, definitely top 3. Yeah, so let's see. Again, remember, I asked it to be less sensitive here, and, alright, yeah. Same error, same glitches, same spot. Yeah, this is where ChatGPT gets it wrong. It looks like the error has to do with them commenting out something actually, and then not finishing the comment. Oh, that's exactly what this is. Okay, I can look at the code myself and tell them what this error stems from. They commented out something, but they never ended the comment. I don't know if this is like Python, where you, to end the comments, I don't know if this is like Python. For all my programmers out there, what is ThinkScript code most likely to? It looks like it is similar to Python, with defining functions is very similar. I know some Python. I'm not the best Python programmer though, but it looks similar enough to it. Oh my gosh, bro. I have gotten an error code here every time. Can you produce this code without worrying about commenting slashes and just write code without comments? Yeah, so it looks like I'm gonna have to go. It has something to do with them commenting out something, and that's breaking the code. So I think I'm just gonna have to tell them to remove the comments. That typically, like in programming, guys, like you write comments throughout the code explaining what you're doing. It's just good practice, right? Like rookie programmers a lot of the time don't do it, but good practice programming wise is because you got to think about it. If you're sharing your code with all these different people, right, they're like, some of them, it depends on who they are, but some of them are not going to know what you're doing, why this code is there, why this function is there, like why these codes are there. And so it's good practice to kind of comment what these codes are, like, hey, this function is here to pull this data, hey, this function is here to define this, right? And so explaining what your code is doing is good practice. But on the code that I've been trying to do, there's been an error around them commenting out, and I don't necessarily need them to tell me anything. And so I can just kind of, there, see, now it works. So it had something to do with the comment. All right, so we got it out, apply. All right, so we asked it to be more strict, but not too strict. Damn, nothing shows up now. There's literally none. Okay. VS Code is ThinkScript syntax checker. Well, yeah, what I'm using right now. Yeah, I know Python. It looked like Python. Just covering my S&P company, dude. Yeah, so where's Disney at? Disney down to 109s. You know, we start dipping down to 100, I'm going to start buying Disney up personally. Again, I'm not telling you what to do, but... All right, let's try this again. And you can kind of see how much brainstorming building these codes take, to be honest. Like building these different codes and stuff. All right, let's work on it. Oh no. Yeah, so again, this has to do with them commenting out things. Let me remove this comment, remove this comment, remove this comment, remove this comment. Boom. Now it works. All right. All right, so something with this code's got to be broken because now nothing shows up on the chart. Yeah. All right, chat. So we're gonna get ready to day trade as well. Yeah, I mean you're gonna get errors. It's coding is a time-intensive process for sure. It's not something that a lot of people are gonna be able to do. Like we've coded some codes. What a shock. No, we've built some codes. Like, look, my script. Like, check this code out. Again, this is a code that I built myself. I'm gonna remove this and put my other code up. Like, look, this is a code that I built myself. It's called strict reversal. It has shown me to be pretty powerful. It doesn't show up that much, right? So it doesn't happen a lot, I guess is the point. But when it shows up, like, it has shown I've liked it a lot. Like, look, call in the bottom. I think 1 minute chart is actually where it works the best, to be honest. Let me find it. So 1 minute charts, like, look, so here's an example of it. So it doesn't show up a lot, but look at this. Look at that code, and then boom, follow through. So again, and I did use ChatGPT to help like kind of get the brunt work done, but I used conditions, logic, and my own as well. So it's a kind of a mix of a lot of different things. But again, it doesn't happen a lot is the problem, right? Like it just doesn't show up that much. Like, look, here's another one. Same thing though. Like, look at this. Look at it call the bottoms here. Look, literally called the bottom. Boom. Beautiful follow through. And so again, this one is shown. Again, I've been watching it in the background for a while now, and yeah, I mean it seems to work. Again, I can't guarantee it's gonna work for sure, but it seems to work. Like, look, keep going back. This one probably got a little follow through on it. This one again, same thing, literally called the bottom area. You got a nice little bounce. Look, here's some more. Look, literally called the bottom. Nice little bounce. So it does pretty solid at like calling bottoms, I would say. It's not perfect though, but you can build codes. The real problem is like this doesn't happen a lot. And so, but again, when it does happen, you can see how good it is at like literally called the very bottom of this chart. So it can work. You just got to figure out what you're watching. I try to not put it on my charts itself. Look at Celsius bounce back. Disney's still down there at the lows here. So Celsius trying to bounce back. Palantir also, again, had earnings, and they are weak from their earnings report. Yeah. Yeah, the biggest edge in markets is dollar cost averaging into index funds. Without question, the biggest edge in markets is DCAing into index funds. It's so easy. Everybody can do it. It's kind of shocking how little people do it, though. Like, people don't end up doing it. Again, I'm up thousands on the year. using a variation of dollar cost averaging and swing trading emotional moves, you know. Again, here is Spirit. We're definitely red today, though, in equities, but we had a really nice day yesterday, so it's all good. All right, so AI tells me it fixed it. We'll see, though. Okay, no errors. That's good. Now it's way too sensitive. Way too sensitive. Talk about overkill, huh? Too. We asked it to make it slightly less sensitive. See, this is a difficult thing because it's so, like, this is a lot of, like, so this code is a lot of different things combined, right? So it's a lot of different things combined. And so it's going to be hard to reduce sensitivity in that way, you know, I guess is the point. But hey. Alright guys, so we got NKLA dropping this morning as well. Ferrari is out, BP is out, Crocs is out, Datadog is out, Celsius is out, Disney is out. So, alright, so here we requested a less sensitive version of code. Let's see what this looks like. Wait, where'd all my codes go? Okay. No, dude, if I have to ask freaking ChatGPT to remove their stupid comments. Alright. Okay, better, less sensitive. Still too sensitive, but better. Let's try it. Let's check it out. Okay, is this a 1 minute chart? It's really a 5 minute chart indicator. Much better. The problem is there's no green thing showing up, but maybe a bearish reversal indicator is what this could be. Look at it. I mean, this is pretty solid. I want the line to go way out of the chart, but look. On a 5 minute chart, you know, I'll have to keep checking it, but there's no green indicators. This is pretty solid though. I mean, look, it's not gonna work every time, but look at this indicator up here, and then boom, 5 minute chart. Let's look back. Again, there's no green anywhere, but I guess if we're talking about like a bearish reversal, dip, wrong. This one followed through. This one followed through. These were wrong. I don't know if I like this one. It's different than the other code I had too, so. Not good enough. All right, so the Q up to 440s though. Q very strong. John, was Disney really? No, I mean Disney wasn't that bad. Yeah, so Disney really wasn't that bad. Put my strict reversal up here and then play with this a little bit. Earnings are out. Where's SoFi at? I'm in SoFi as well. Let's see, we'll put it on the right side. Get this out of the way. Again, here's SoFi. SoFi's so flat though, it's been barcoding lately. Oh, man, my arm. All right, guys. So the Q now under the 200 EMA. Disney bouncing back to 110s. I wonder if I should have bought the dip. Yeah, so I wonder if I should have bought the dip. Let me do a poll here. We haven't done a poll today. Does the market close red or green? Vote on that poll. Let me know how you feel. Try a 1 minute chart. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying these code out on other ones. They look okay. We gotta call this something else. Alright, Chad, do you use Apex? If so, do you also copy trade in multiple accounts? I can. I choose not to, though. I like to trade each individual account differently. Properly green since a single report of positive jobs Friday hinted at rate cuts and since the market rocketing. I don't know. I don't think we're going to cut rates anytime soon. I think that's silly for us to cut rates. And I think, honestly, Powell sounded like he agreed with me there. Like, Powell sounded like he agreed with me. Like, he didn't seem like he wants to cut rates. I don't think he should. I don't think we need to. I think that pausing rates is the better move right now. you know. So I don't think he needs to cut rates. I don't think he wants to cut rates. Hey, nice, David. Good luck, brother. Yeah, vote on that poll. Let me know how you feel. 55% say red, 44% say green. Yeah, again, this week's kind of slow. The biggest thing we got is jobless claims, unemployment filings, and earnings. Like we got some earnings tomorrow, but it kind of is a really slow day and week. Like this evening, we got Rivian, Upstart, Lyft, Twilio, Occidental Petroleum, Reddit, Toast, a couple other ones. Tomorrow morning, we got Uber, Shopify, Affirm, Toyota, a couple other ones. We got ARM, Robinhood, Airbnb, and AMC, as well as Beyond Meat and some other ones Wednesday evening. Thursday morning, we got Roblox, Plug, a couple other stuff. Mara, SoundCloud. In terms of economics data, though, chat, it's pretty quiet this week. We just don't really have much going on. The biggest thing we have is jobless claims on Thursday and consumer sentiment on Friday. Next week's the biggest week of markets, though. Next week, we got CPI coming out. Okay, so yeah, next week is one of those weird weeks where we have the producer price index coming out before the consumer price index. So next Tuesday, May 14th, we've got PPI dropping. PPI is expected at 2.1% on the year, 0.2% month to month. The month to month report is the biggest report for PPI, and for April it increased 0.2% for producer prices. It's expecting to increase 0.2% for producer prices. Wednesday next week is CPI, the biggest day of the week. It's expected a rise of 0.3% for April. Year over year is also a pretty big report for base CPI. 3.5% is what's expected year over year. Again, 3.5%. Yeah, so next week's a crazy busy week. And yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens. Also, guys, if you haven't already, check out Apex. Apex, if you want to day trade with me, I'm probably just going to start day trading, I think, some today. It's still kind of early. And, yeah, the great part about Apex is that you can day trade short. It's very similar to day trading stocks. There's just no PDT rule, right? So I can day trade short. No PDT rule. If I lose, it's not the end of the world. I can just kind of rinse and repeat, and, you know. Let me make sure. Yeah, so if I lose, it's not the end of the world, but if I pass it, I get between 25K and 300K in funding. The base one, they give you a 25K demo. If you can make 1,500 in profit on a 30K demo without losing 1,500 first or following their rules, they fund you $1,500, or they fund you 25K with a 90% split, and they pay out millions, fund thousands of traders every year. They pay out millions in actual withdrawals. Apex has paid out over $100 million to their traders. And so a great way to learn how to day trade with limited risk. So again, the base one, they give you a 25K demo. It's $30. So if you lose, you're only out $30. But if you're good enough to pass it, again, you get 25K in funding with a 90% split. It's just really useful. Most day traders lose. If you put up 3K trying to learn to day trade, you're probably going to lose that 3K. And it's a lot cheaper to try a funded account program. If you lose, your risk is limited. If you pass it, again, you still get a 90% split once you're funded. Tons of great resources. And again, it's the best of both worlds. Once you pass it, you get a 90% split anyway. And if you want to put your own money up afterwards, you can build up profit. Say you make 30K. You can withdraw most of that, 90% of that, and then put it into your own account and day trade if you want. But again, it just teaches you how to trade under pressure with less risk. Great way to do it. There's the link right there. You can use coupon code BT, beginner trading BT. 2 letters will get you the max discount. Also, chat, remember CFTC 4.41. Remember, I have no idea what I'm talking about. I might be wildly wrong about anything and everything I say. I can't confirm any of this stuff. They are sponsors of mine. I'm biased because they pay me money, and you would be biased too. So check them out. Hey, good luck, coin. All right, so we got a little downtrend on the NASDAQ here, a little downtrend. I don't think I'm going to... All right, we're short one contract of the regular NASDAQ. It's definitely kind of early for me to trade this big of size. But we've got a couple different funded accounts, and so I think we got to take risks in them, especially in the beginning. I got to be willing to lose the funded account to build up the profit in the beginning. I made money on this too, so we're really in profit on this account. All right, we got 2 contracts here. There we go. We're right around flat. There we go. All right, we just took half off, locked it in, and now we have a little bit more cushion that we can sit on now. I like Rhythmic better, Blaze. I like this charting much better than Trade-Evade, but that's just me personally. They're both solid. Like, Trade-Evade's not bad. All right, so again, you can kind of see we're up 50 bucks on this trade. We were correct about the direction. 55, 60, 65. We'll go ahead and get out there. Boom. All right, so yeah, we're up like 60 bucks. Where's Tesla at? I haven't even seen Tesla. Tesla at 182s. Let me pull up a different window. You know what I've been playing with a lot is there's so many different programming. There's so many different chat GPTs. All right, so I might short a little bit more here at the top. Yeah, this is Quant Tower. Yeah, I mean, I got sponsors. Anybody that's mad about that's usually upset about their own situation. Anybody in my shoes, like, again, we get about 500,000 views a month. So, I mean, anybody in my shoes is going to have sponsors. It's just kind of how it goes. We're super transparent about them, though, and I think that's the way to be. Somebody knocking at my door. Here, hold on, guys. Right, yeah. I mean, again, some people just don't like money. Or some people don't like other people who make money. It kind of makes them self-conscious. I'll be right back, chat. My bad, guys. I didn't realize it was muted. So Disney earnings are already out. You might be able to see them in big letters right underneath me. I still see this downward trend. I guess I'm going to short this as well. I don't think my fill was the best here, but that's all right. We got a nice little cushion on this trade. So we're going to short this right here and see if we can hold. All right, we got the nice little correction. All right, we're going to add to this, and that's it. We're not going to add any more. 2 contracts top. Yeah, we got some upwick pressure here. I want to see if we continue to reject. So we're now in the green here, slightly. We need a continued follow through though. Alright, so we are popping up a lot here. I don't want to cut it quite yet, but we're getting pretty close to cutting it now. It does look like we're in a downward trend. And I'm going to have to cut this, I'm pretty sure. All right, so we're right on the cusp of whether we want to sell or not. You know what? We're going to cut that there. So we're down about 70 bucks now, which is fine. delta. Yeah, so we're moving up a little bit here. I don't know what to do with this. I think I'm just gonna wait though. Watching the E-mini here. When's the rollover happen for the E-mini? Are we getting delays? Significant delays detected while requesting history. Is Rhythmic down? Rhythmic, yeah. It seems like it's okay, but when I try to put in a new chart, it's giving me errors. No data. Did we roll over? You see that the micro E-mini works fine. It's just the regular E-mini is acting up today for some reason. Like, look. Like, look, if I put up ESM4, weird. The micro works fine. Whatever. I don't know. John, how do you deep dive into the crypto world? Seems like there's a lot of ways to make money on different exchanges. Yeah, I mean, crypto can be profitable. You know, one thing that I see though, right? Like I see this guy sometimes on social media and basically he promotes working as an affiliate with crypto platforms to earn lifetime income and split, right? What he doesn't tell you is that like, okay, it's kind of like people pushing affiliate marketing. Right, you got a lot of people that are like, hey guys, be an affiliate marketer. You know, if you're an affiliate marketer, you can earn X amount. And again, to be honest, I make thousands of dollars doing affiliate marketing. But it's not like, you got a lot of people selling courses on affiliate marketing. You got a lot of people selling courses on crypto and how to become an affiliate with these crypto platforms to make money and like all this different stuff, right? But what they don't tell you, like what they're lying to people about, is that it's simply very, very difficult to build a following that's justifiable enough to where you're gonna really make money doing this, right? Like to make money as an affiliate marketer, what they're not telling you is that you need to have thousands and thousands of followers. It's not something in which anybody is going to be able to enter these segments, these sectors of business and make all this money as affiliate marketers without an audience. Like basically what you would be doing if you want to be an affiliate marketer, especially for crypto platforms, you would be a content creator and you would create content. And again, that can be profitable. That's what I do. But acting like, you know, Joe Schmo off the streets can just kind of start an affiliate marketing business without having a following first is silly. It's dishonest. It's misleading. And I see a lot of people on social media doing it. So you just got to understand, like, look, it's going to take time to build an audience if you want to make money as an affiliate marketer. It's not something that's just going to happen right away. Hey, bro. How you doing, man?
Good.
Love you, buddy.
Love you.
Doing okay? All right, good, man. Are you ready? I love you. Hey, you might want to, hold on. All right, chat. You don't sell anything. Everything is free. Yeah, everything we put out there is free. We don't charge for anything. We don't sell anything. We have sponsors, of course, and so, but none of it is like you're not gonna, again, I have memberships on this channel. The members don't even get anything extra because, again, I told people I wasn't going to charge for content, and if I give them something extra for members, then I'm charging for content, right? So I've been very specific on not charging people for content, that like everything is free here. If you choose to pay for whatever, that's you choosing to pay for it. It's completely up to you. And so as long as you can deal with a couple shameless plugs, everything else is free. And I think that's the way I'd rather do it. But, yeah, Disney earnings are out. They might be right below me in big letters, right below my face. They might be right below me in big, bold letters. They could be. Yeah, Robinhood has earnings today. Or no, tomorrow. Robinhood has earnings. ARM has earnings. All right, so we are back up to where we are up a nice amount. We are day trading here. We're up about $100 on the day. We day traded the regular NASDAQ again. You can kind of see we are up about $85 on the day, actually. But I'll take it. Green is good. Ended up shorting. Yeah, we have Discord. All right, chat. So I'm gonna put the NASDAQ, dude. My shoulder is jacked up, dude. It hurts, man. It hurts. I might short this again. All right, so we're shorting this again. Again, we're up nicely on the day. We're up again about $100, a little bit less than $100. Goal is to catch a $30, $40, $50 gain here. Just attacking the trend. This is a funded account on Apex. So we are trading a funded account on Apex. So we are funded in $50,000 on this account. And we're already profitable. We made about $100 yesterday on this account. Hopefully we don't give too much back to the market now. There we go. Green. All right, so we're down slightly in this position. All right, so now we're flat. All right, so now we're green. Now we're up 25, $30. Now we're flat again. There we go. Just a quick little retracement back down. I want to give this time. It's chopping back and forth a little bit too long now. I'm going to go ahead and cut this. We lost $30 just now. It took too long here. Still nicely green on the day, but it's taking too long. Yeah, I'm going to put NVIDIA up. Again, Disney's out. Yeah, dude, my shoulder's jacked up, man. Yeah, market's pretty flat and boring. There's just not much that looks good. Yeah, I'm seeing this thing on Apex right now. So you can actually track. It's actually kind of cool. So you can actually track how much, who's taking payouts and how much and all this different stuff. So like, look at this. So you can track on Apex. Look, these are all May 3rd. If we want to go to the end, like look, so here's today. Donna took out 2,000. Donna took out another 2,000. Look at X here from California. He withdrew $161,000. 161K. Crazy. Look at these gains. People taking small withdrawals, 2,000, 2,000, 1,500, 3,500. So look at these, man. And again, so you can see how many people are taking payouts from Apex. Again, Apex has paid out over $100 million to their traders. Again, people acting like Apex. Again, it's just a great way to learn how to day trade. Most day traders lose, and so if you think about it in that way, you know, again, to be fair, I think most day traders are going to lose. It doesn't matter where you go, but it's a lot cheaper to lose on Apex than it is to put up 5K yourself and lose that. Again, you can see all the challenges they have. The base one's 25K. I'm funded mostly in 50K ones where, you know, goal is $3,000 in profit if you can't lose 2,500. So 2.5 to 3 ratio. So pretty reasonable ratio. You can use up to 100 micro contracts, and then once you're funded, you get 50K with a 90% split. You got to follow the rules afterwards, but it's just a great way to learn how to day trade. Limited risk. If I lose this, it's like $40 a month or something like that. So it's very cheap. Again, they're a sponsor. I'm biased, but it's pretty cheap. But again, if you want to check it out, here's the link. Use coupon code BT if you want the max discount. Disney with the baby dip. How are you trading the Nas before the market opens? Because we're trading futures. I don't know what the longest time. I mean, the longest time I'm holding a trade is years in investing. You know, like my toss trades, we're holding them for years and years. All right, so again, we did rip up on the NASDAQ here, so we are pushing up some. Looking at our votes here, 57% think the market closes red today, 43% green. Again, we're still in AMD. We took some profit yesterday. Still in it right now. Nike also still green again. We bought Nike a couple days ago. Tesla dipping down. Nike's still heading up though. We're almost flat in Nike, which is nice to see. What's your take on commodities? Which ones? Which commodities? All right, so yeah, Disney earnings are out basically. All right. CGC news. Honestly, most people are just getting overly hyped on political news. DJT was one of the biggest pump and dumps I've seen, where it went up to $80, back down to $20, back up to $50. It's just so volatile. People are going to destroy their life savings and accounts. And again, they wrap people in with politics and nonsense with it, but I would just be very, very, very careful trying to trade that. All right, Chad, we got a little dip. I still see an upward trend though. So I do see an upward trend. It's holding now on no news and no volume. Yeah, but I mean, listen, a stock that goes from $80 down to 20, back up to 50, back down to 40, like, it's just low float, highly volatile. It's getting people emotional about it. Like, there's no predictable power here for DJT. Like, it's for gamblers, for lack of a better words, or people that are just really wrapped up in politics. In the end, it's moving in such a big range that it's just so high risk, high reward that it's just bringing in a lot of gambling on it. But the edge is very low. You might guess correctly. Like, it might fly up and go crazy. It might also crash and burn terribly as well. So I guess my point is, like, high risk, high reward, and it's just super risky. I'm not touching it. Do you think we still see a temporary retracement in gold? I don't know. I'm in gold right now. Gold has done very well over the last 6 months. Still pulling back over the last few days, though. Gold back down to about 23.20s. What was the catalyst on the SPY move yesterday? What SPY move? You know, we had some Fed members speaking yesterday. The SPY mostly moved up. I didn't see any catalyst yesterday. It just looked like a green day. Yeah, it might fall down from... Yeah. Would you buy a house if you didn't know the title? Then you shouldn't buy stocks? What a silly argument. Of course, listen, guys. You got all these people that are distrusting of the system, that are trying to predict the next big market crash or whatever it really is. the truth is stocks, and specifically index funds, which are funds made up of the largest, of the best stocks in the world. Index funds are the most powerful edge the market can ever give you. If you diversify into different index funds, dollar cost average over long periods of time, and sit, you are almost guaranteed to make money, and the compound effects of that are profound. You know, don't get it twisted. Like, you got a lot of people that are just so skeptical of everything. Like, they miss the point, which is that the market will give you very good percentages year to year most of the time. Now, of course, you're going to get unlucky and have bad years sometimes, and that's fine. But the big edge of the market is over a century of data, over 100 years of data. The S&P will give you roughly 8 to 10% a year on average. And again, that includes crashes. So good years, you're going to make much more than that. Like last year, where you made 24% in the S&P. Bad years, you're going to do much worse than that. But on average, with those included, you're going to earn about 8 to 10% a year. And so not taking advantage of that edge is a silly thing. It's a silly thing that, again, most people that are well off understand this, to be honest. Like, most people that are well off understand the numbers game of this. And so just be smart, guys. I'm not telling you what to do. If you're not investing long term, you're making a mistake. Yeah, I'm in GameStop right now. I don't know. GameStop, it's interesting. I'm green on it. We got AMC earnings tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Again, I'm green on it. We got AMC earnings tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. Did you really report him sick? I mean, again, that's you shouldn't be reporting people for something like that. It's just causing, unnecessary drama with it. You could disagree with what he said and not report him. I think that's silly. You a GameStop can't stop, won't stop guy? No. I'm a GameStop is incredibly risky business model because video games are becoming digital almost completely, and that physical copies are going to be obsolete, and that if GameStop doesn't change their business model completely and completely reinvent their business model, that they're going to ultimately fail and cause a lot of these long-term bag holders to lose their life savings because of emotion. Guy is what I am. That's the reality of it. But hey, I gotta find my wallet. All right. I think GameStop will have an epic squeeze. For what reason? Why do you think GameStop's gonna have an epic squeeze? For what reason? Again, I'm open to listening about it, and I'm trying to look at it objectively, and I hope you're right, but what's the justification for it? You know? Like, I hear people say this with AMC a lot, like, oh, AMC is proud to do some big squeeze. I'm going to buy this dip. Like, oh, AMC is going to do a parabolic squeeze. Just watch. It's like, okay, well, why? Why is AMC going to squeeze? Right? Usually you hear some variation of, because of the hedgies, bruh. You know, like, most of these guys just don't understand the market. They're just hoping it happens, so they're overestimating the likelihood that it will. All right, so we caught a nice little bounce here. We're in the NASDAQ. What do you do? What do you define as high short interest? What do you define as a high short float? GameStop, when it made its first squeeze, it had 120% short float. That's what it needed to make a crazy squeeze. It also had a small float. All right, so we're green here. I might add to this. I'm thinking about adding to it. It moved up right before. I'll go ahead and cut this. All right, we're out. What's up, Kimberly? All right, I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go grab something. Ugh. Alright, we're back. Sorry, I had to go grab something. We are back. Looks like it was a good move to get out. Yeah, dude, my shoulder freaking hurts, bro. Yeah, look, to buy the 50K challenge right now, I'm gonna buy myself another one. Ouch. Dang, bro. Whew, alright. Dude, this thing freaking hurts. Okay. All right, guys. Yeah, so we went ahead and bought another rhythmic account because we can. Yeah, I heard it in BJJ. That's a good nickname, Papa John. Honestly, my favorite one that I have with my kids. One day, the greatest thing of all time happened in the world right now. You know, I started bowling, and from somebody that hasn't really ever bowled, you know, my wife had her cousin over from Michigan, and her husband is like in a bowling league and like all this stuff, and was talking about how great of a bowler he was, like how bad of a bowler he was, how great he was at bowling or whatever. So we go bowling with my wife, with my wife, her cousin and husband one day, and my family still talks about this. This was like 5 years ago, right? And this is a true story. And I'm not really a bowler. I've never really bowled before ever, you know. But we start bowling, and I just start hitting strikes, right? I remember I did like 6 or 7 strikes in a row to a point where I'm freaked out. My wife's freaked out. Her cousin's husband's kind of like mad, right? Because he was supposed to be this great bowler, and I'm just hitting strikes. I had like, my score was like 200 and something. And it was weird, man. It was super weird. I've never bowled before in my life. You know, you'd think I'd be able to recreate this event. And, you know, so again, sure enough, we go back like a week later and I score like a 90 or something, you know. And so I don't know what happened that day, but I just kind of did it in bowling. I was just that good in bowling that day. And so my family gave me a nickname that day, and it's Win Papa. It's WIN space PAPA, Win Papa. You know, greatest nickname of all time. The nickname stuck somehow because, yeah, but maybe I should call myself that on stream. But yeah, the nickname is Win Papa over here. Oh, dude, yeah, my arm hurts right now. Yeah, Mahogany John. That's it. I don't know what happened that day. Still to this day, I have no freaking idea what happened, dude. It was weird. It was super weird. Never really bowled before. I've bowled before on like dates and stuff, but I've never actually like seriously ever bowled. I haven't gone bowling that much. I probably have gone bowling less than 10 times my whole life. And it was weird. I remember in my head that day, I was like, I got a strike, and then I was like, hey, I just got to do exactly what I did to get the strike, right? And then I got another strike, and then I was like, all right, I'm just going to do this again. You know, and I got another strike, and I just kind of kept doing that thing in my head, like, all right, well, I'm just going to keep doing exactly what I did before. All right, so the NASDAQ actually kind of looks weak here to me now. Kind of looks weak. I'm going to short it. Not the best fill, but I'm going to short it. We got a cushion, so we will take a larger size trade here based off of this cushion. We'll take 2 contracts, maybe up to 3 into this resistance, and that's it. We'll just leave it like this. Yeah, we were about to watch Kingpin with my family yesterday, but then we watched the trailer, and my son's 10, and we were like, nah, we'll make him wait a couple years. My daughter could probably watch it with us, but not my, yeah, I think my son's a little too young to watch Kingpin. It's a great movie, though. I love Kingpin. My dad and I watched it as a kid. It's great. Yeah, it's a great movie. All right, we're going to take half off there. Just lock that profit in. We got 2 contracts of the regular NASDAQ here. I'm trying to be patient with this. And again, if we lose, we're back to square one. We're back to break even. So I'm not super emotional about this or anything. I just don't want to let it get too out of control. Hopefully it breaks down and it retests this level, which is kind of the trade idea. Like, I'd like for it to retest this level. But if it starts to move up too much, I do have to cut it. Ugh. Very flat market, though, right now. The market's just not really looking good for us. Yeah. Alright, now we're green again, and now we're red again. We'll give it time. Very choppy day, though. We're just trying to survive the chop right now. No economic reports, nothing really coming out this week. Very minimal orders going through. Yeah, it's kind of slow right now. This is taking a little bit too long as well. Alright, I'm probably going to have to cut this. This is bouncing up way too high up here now. So we cut half of it already at least. Again, look at this. Yeah, I could kind of see the candle coming. I didn't want to mess with that. So we're actually completely break even now, which is kind of the goal of my system. Is like you build up profits. Let me see if the E-mini is working now yet. No, man, that's weird, dude. I'm gonna switch back to the NASDAQ. Meta's still kind of moving up though. This is a 50K account. My main account is going to be my trade debate right now, where we're up the most profit. So the goal is to build up another couple bucks on trade debate, and that's the one where we really want to build it. Palantir is still down there. The question is, do you add to Palantir? I don't know. Hey, thank you for becoming a member, Nibbles. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. I see you over there. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the love. Thanks so much. The range is very slow this morning. Don't want to spill my coffee. Yeah, the range is very low. We're just kind of waiting. AMD did spike up though, so AMD back up to 155. So might go green on the day. Getting close. But yeah, where's Disney? No problem. You were the one directly covering. Bloomberg doesn't have ish on you. Hey, thanks so much, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, Disney's down to 110. I don't know if it's enough to buy it yet, but hey, it's down. Hey, thank you, Isran, for becoming a member, brother. Appreciate it. Palantir kind of in that range where it stinks. It dropped 11%, but not enough for me. Yeah. Palantir, I'm in it. I've been in it. I'm probably just going to stay in it. I don't know if I'm going to add any more to it or cut any more of it, but I'll probably just sit in it. All right, market's ripping back up. Again, very flat. I don't know what's going on. It could be news. Let's see. Market's starting to head up. AMD back up to 155.40s. 155.40s. Still trying. Let me check Twitter. I haven't really looked at Twitter today. Yeah, I'm just kind of sitting tight waiting. Look at Disney. Disney's testing lows right now. So let me pull up Disney here. Like, look. Here's Disney on the right side. Disney testing lows. Coming all the way back down. So what do you guys think that means? Here. I gotta reset Quant Tower. There we go. Is the sound working here? It should be working. Hold on one second. There we go. Connect. Bought a $24 call of Palantir yesterday. Expires Friday. What would you do? I don't know. I would probably sell it personally, but I'm not telling you what to do. I have no idea what you should do. I have no idea whether it's going to work for you or not. Nobody does. I don't know what you should do in that situation. It really is dependent on what the conditions are in that trade. And again, I have no idea. Don't copy me. Not an investment professional. You know. All right. Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure y'all can hear. All right. Alright. I reset this to see if the E-mini would pop up. There's the NASDAQ ripping though. Alright. I think we got it back. Sound is good? Alright, good. Yeah, we got a couple Fed speakers. We got Kashkari speaking at 11:30 here. All right, chat, bear with me. Weird. Sorry, I'm checking something. All right, we're back. Yeah, look at this huge rip up in markets. Disney just cracked lows though, so Disney broke lows. So Disney CEO says it does not expect core subscriber growth in Disney Plus in Q3. Expects growth is going to return in Q4. That's what's causing it to drop. Like, look, so here's the reason Disney is down. You can look at that news again. They don't expect core subscriber growth in Disney Plus in Q3. They expect it's going to come back in Q4 specifically here. So, yeah. The trader gets 90%. Apex gets the 10%. Traders just got to follow their rules and conditions. Again, we're going to get ready to trade on TraderBait. My real account today is on my TraderBait. That's the one I'm trying to build up. This is one where we lost a little bit of money yesterday. We're still probably up about 1,500 bucks or so in this account. I'm trying to bring it up to where we can get 3K in profit, give or take, you know. Yeah, we're up about 1,500 bucks. You can kind of see this week or this month, really, if you want to check my stats here. This month is pretty good. We'll do this quarter. Yeah, so here's the right one. So here's my total stats on this TraderBait account that we're about to pull up. This quarter, we are up. Again, we are running about 63% accuracy. Can y'all see this? Yeah, you can. About 63% accuracy. You can see my P&L graph. We dipped a little bit yesterday. Net profit, we're up about 1,500 bucks after yesterday. Again, we got a pretty good win-loss ratio, pretty good one-to-one risk-reward ratio. So we're doing pretty solid. And again, we're going to pull that up right now because that's what that's our main account that we're going to be trading on. Again, here's micros. But this is our main account. This is one called TradeAvate on Apex. Again, Apex, they give you a demo. They test your skill with the demo. If you can pass the test, they fund you. If not, you know, you're probably going to lose more putting the money up yourself. And again, I'm not claiming to be profitable. I'd certainly trade off stream pretty regularly. You're not going to see all my trades. Again, I'm not an investment professional. I'm not liable if you lose. Always remember, I have no idea what I'm talking about. I might be wildly wrong about anything and everything I say. Understand CFTC 4.41. Do not copy me. Hypothetical or simulated performance results have limitations and all that other stuff in there. Understand it. Read it. Understand it. Top 3 biggest disclaimers in the world right now that you should understand. Yeah, there is an Apple event today. What do you think will happen to Hood now that they're getting? Yeah, I don't know. It depends on how that goes. What the lawsuit looks like. It's not bad. Like, I don't find them to be a big problem web-based trading. Look at Disney. Disney down at 108s. Again, Apple doing really well though. I'm in Apple right now. Apple is ripped up again to 183s. So we're kind of flat in equities today. It's not the biggest red day ever. Tesla at 182s. Still looking kind of weak, but hey. All right, so we got a little dip after a big run back up. I guess we'll try to buy this dip. 2 contracts. We'll take maybe 3 to 4 tops. All right, we're in 4 contracts. We're gonna leave it at this. We got a nice little follow through bounce. It's not quite enough for me to be happy, like super happy with it or anything, but all right. We're gonna take half off there, lock it in. We're gonna get a little bit more there, take that piece off. Well, 1 contract left. We'll go ahead and cut it. So we're up about $17 here. Not too shabby. Look at this huge rip here. Rhythmic's nice though. I like Rhythmic. Quant Tower's nice. Yeah, please stop spamming, Jim. Like, most likely a terrible penny stock that you're trying to manipulate up, you know. Yeah, it looks horrible. I would never buy this company. It looks like one of the worst long-term trends in the world. And so I would never buy this company. It looks horrible. It's up to $2, but it's down from $183 back in 2022. That's probably post-split price, but still. Yeah, it's just a terrible company. It looks horrible. Again, understand, Gymshark. Rookie traders typically are the ones that are following these swing trading penny stocks. It's one of the worst strategies you could ever do. Most penny stocks are going to fail. And even short term, you can get halted, you can get reverse split, you can get offerings that are just going to destroy the company and destroy price action. Most of the time, even the CEOs don't even believe in these companies. They're just kind of pumping them and dumping them. Like, just because you have a small account doesn't mean you have to buy crap like this. Like, no offense. Just because you have a small account does not mean you need to buy these stocks, because these are terrible companies, you know. Okay. Yeah, if you're following alerts from some guru, yeah, if you're following picks from some guru, either you're the guru himself trying to indirectly promote himself, or yeah, or you're just really misled. So all right, chat. Again, it's such a slow week this week. There's just nothing going on. All right, so we got about 20 bucks built up. We are going to day trade at the opening bell, chat. We'll see what we get. All Celsius making a comeback. Are you trading online? Well, Tradeovate is a web-based platform, yes. So this platform right here is web-based. Although I'm also using Quant Tower. So I'm using software as well. I'm using multiple different platforms. I like how you call them like you see it. Yeah, I mean, again, when I'm running a community like this, like I get people that come here and either like you got like people overseas, right? A lot of the time people overseas where, you know, to them $20 US is a ton of money, like a lot of money to them, right? And so they usually get really, really kind of scammy and sleazy because they're so desperate to make money because of their own like rough situations wherever they are. And like they will be the ones that are creating these guru accounts. Like they're the people that are sending bots to the comment section trying to pump specific gurus. Like, again, I've said this before, but it really is what you see on the comment section. If you look at the comment section of some trading videos, you're almost certain to see, you know, lately it's been one called Christina or something like that. It's like, you know, and it's always professionally written, so it'll sound really nice. It'll be like, you know, I always struggled to make trading profits until I met Christina. Christina helped me earn $7,326.38 in the last month, based purely off of her trading picks. You know, kindly message her here. The reality is, and I don't know how they haven't figured this out, if they ever say kindly, run away. If they say kindly in their comments, run away. That usually means they're overseas. That's more overseas style of speaking, is like overseas, like English as a second language. And usually there's some people in those situations that are just trying to scam people. So they're creating fake gurus. They are misleading people. Sometimes, like you see here, they'll come to my channel and they'll promote a penny stock, or they'll say, hey guys, I made $5,000 last week. And then when you say, how'd you do that? They'll say, oh, well, kindly refer to my guru, Bill. The great guru, Bill, you know, if they ever try to send you to Telegram or WhatsApp, they're trying to scam you. Usually what happens is that they'll say, hey, you can earn this money too. Send me, you know, 2 Bitcoin and I'll send you 5 back. Or, hey, if you send me 100K, I'll earn you 30% in a week, or something crazy unrealistic. They're just never going to send you your money back. If you send them money, if you're dumb enough to send them money, you're never going to get it back, right? They're going to deposit it. There's a really good YouTube channel. It's called Catfish, right? And it's not the show Catfish, but it's a YouTube channel talking about catfishing and like people who got catfishing. There's a lot of really fun examples. It's not fun, I feel, for some of these people, but some of them also deserve it. But yeah, there's these people catfishing others, and again, that's how they get them. They promise crazy, unrealistic returns. A lot of the time, they'll have like a really pretty girl, right? They'll have a really pretty receptionist or money manager or you know, payout processor is like a really pretty girl, and some of them are so dumb that all the pretty girl has to do is tell them some flattering things like, oh, you're so handsome, and then they think they've got an online girlfriend and that they're also waiting for a $100,000 payout. Like you end up feeling for them. Some of them don't deserve it, but some of them certainly do. So you see it a lot. I don't know how people fall for that. Honestly, most of the people who fall for it, there's a couple people who fit the description of people who fall for it, right? One of those types of people are narcissistic people, right? So like narcissistic people, they think that they know everything, right? You know, narcissist gets thrown around a lot. You know, people have even called me a narcissist because I kind of troll people with my ego, right? Like a top 3 best ever, like obviously sarcastic, right? But certain people who, for whatever reason, like they get upset about it. But mine's obviously sarcastic, but actually narcissistic people, obviously they have this very heightened sense of self. They think they're the greatest ever, like genuinely think they're the greatest ever, right? And so if you tell them that they're smart and they made a good financial decision and you kind of pander to that, those are the people that got, you know. And then again, if you flatter them, like again, I saw this one example of this guy. This guy had like a wife, but the person online flattered him and filled his head with all these things like, oh, and they used a really pretty girl picture. It's probably a dude, but they used a really pretty picture. And so he thought that he just had he had it going on, like he was just the most handsome guy ever and all these girls wanted him, and that he's built up all these profits making 300K online, you know, making smart financial decisions, you know, sending random crypto payments overseas without vetting them. Must be a genius over here. But and then at a certain point, like if you tell people if you tell somebody, hey, you've got $300,000 waiting for you, they start planning what they're gonna do with the money and all this stuff, and then and you know, a lot of the time they'll be like, hey, yeah, you got 300K, but you got to pay 20K in taxes, right? Before we send it to you, you got to pay the tax on it. It's 20K, and so then they'll send them another 20K. And they'll say, oh, well, we ran into this hiccup. You're going to have to pay $10,000 to unlock it. Then they'll send them another $10,000, right? And they'll just kind of keep that churning along. And at a certain point, the person's so desperate because they've spent so much money on it already that they're just hoping it's real, right? They deep down, they know it's not. And that's how they catch people. So that's one side of person, like narcissistic, ego-driven. The other side of them is just really lonely people. And these are people that I genuinely feel bad for, right? The other people they target is just the really, really lonely people. Like people who don't have anybody, that are so desperate for companionship that they end up getting online girlfriends, is what it is. And, you know, again, it's probably not the person, right? The person's just using a pretty girl. So when they start getting attention from who they think is like a pretty person, like an attractive person, they ignore a lot of red flags. And then over time, when they grow a bond with the scammer will start milking more and more money out of them. It's really one of the most evil things you could ever do, in all honesty. It really is. But you feel for people, man. Yeah, CMND looks horrible. Yeah, the older population are usually the ones that are the most prone to getting taken advantage of. Younger generations grew up on shows like Catfish. Like one of the shows I make my daughter watch, and like one of my daughter and I's favorite shows to watch is Catfish. And I strategically wanted that to be a show we watched so that she understood, like, hey, if some handsome kid messages you and he's like, hey, what's up, and tries to get you to like meet up with him, it's probably some 40-year-old named Bob, right? Like, do not believe him. Ignore him. Like, move on. Like, don't be so flattered that you ignore the red flags, which is what happens. But I think sometimes the older generation who are less tech savvy, less internet savvy, sometimes more lonely, more desperate to believe, those are the ones where they really catch them. Look at the market, guys. Still ripping up big. Still moving big here. Yeah, the SPY's still moving up. Meta's moving up as well. Disney's even bouncing, but Disney hit 107s. SPY back up to 517s. Almost 517.50s. All right, so SPY up to 517.50. Starting to move. Again, we'll see if it continues. A little retracement there, but man, big bull action coming through in the market. On a slow week, we got time too. Also, this could be from the Fed's Kashkari. So one of the Fed members saying that the housing market is proving to be more resilient to tight monetary policy than has been the case historically. So basically, maybe housing optimism. Again, you can kind of see that here. Long-term bonds gapping up. Yeah, I see those as well. Yeah, I see the 10-year yields falling. Yeah, so yields are falling down to 4.4%. The price of bonds are going up. So let me get this straight, Gymshark. Just to clarify here, brother. I mean, you're obviously starting to troll now, but this is rocket mode, I guess. Is that correct? That move is now rocket mode, brother. Come on now, dude. Don't be so gullible, brother. It's a terrible penny stock. Again, most of these gap up when nobody can take advantage of it super early or super late, and then they just kind of fade into all the bag holders. Again, maybe you're right. Even if it does move up, the edge is so freaking low doing this. It's kind of a sucker's bet, brother. No offense. I mean, make your money, dude, if you can, but right, what a rocket mode, bro. What a blast off there, huh? Disney down to 107.50s here, chat. We'll see if it holds. Honestly, it looks like it's trying to get over the volume weighted average price. We'll see. I mean, I can buy houses, but I'm not going to get a mortgage right now. Like, if I buy a house, I'm going to pay cash. All right, chat. Market's still pushing up here. A and B bouncing. Chat, I'll be right back, guys. I gotta do something for my wife here. Hold on. I'll be right back. Chat, we're back. What's the market treating us? A&B again starting to move. We got 15 minutes or so. We got a little dip. I'm gonna go ahead and buy this dip. Scale into it maybe. And then add one more piece here. 3 contracts. Maybe get up to 5. Maybe 6. 4 contracts here. Again, we're in 4. We want it up to maybe 6. We're flat on the trade total. 5. All right, we got 4 left. Take another little piece off. 2 left. We'll try to let the rest run. We built up a nice little cushion of about 40 bucks on the day. Yeah, sorry, dude. It's time to get you out of here, Jim. You're probably a fake account trying to troll. Either that or you're just so misled. You're telling people horrible things like you have a guru. Realistically, you're probably the guru himself, and you're trying to subtly promote yourself and scam people. Just, yeah. Not going to work here, brother. Sorry, dude. Alright, we took another half off. Alright, so we're out. Yeah. Good day to you, sir. Again, we're day trading on Apex right now. We built up about $1,500 in profit. If anybody does me a favor, if you sign up through my Apex link today, like right now, or sometime over the last 2 hours, please let me know. I'm trying to track something here. And so again, if here's the link, coupon code BT. BT will get you the max discount at all times. Check it out. Great way to help support your boy here on this channel. Appreciate it. Again, if you do sign up for it, just let me know. Again, the base one's like 30 bucks. I just bought a 50K one. It was like $38. So if you use my link, you get the 50K challenge for 38 bucks, basically, a month. Or 38 bucks for the first month. I'm not sure if it repeats the second month or not, but yeah. Just let me know, because again, we're trying to track it to see, trying to see some stuff. Or if you reset account using my coupon code, and you use my coupon code before, let me know. Okay, yeah, Blaze, if you do it, just let me know, brother. I'm trying to track something here in the background. Bro, this got to be about the dumbest couple ever. All right, I'm gonna try to buy this dip again. We got 13 minutes left until the market opens, so again, we're gonna scale into this. It's kind of at a vulnerable spot though, but we've built up a cushion on the day, so we can probably take a little bit larger size here too. $50K is 37.40 and the same for all months afterwards. Gotcha. But a reset is 50. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I know the reset's 50% off. So if it's 100, then yeah, it's only 50. All right, so we're up a little bit here. All right, so we're up about 20 bucks here. I'm gonna go ahead and sell 2/3 of the position off. We're up about $60 heading into the opening bell. We'll go ahead and cut that. Yeah, so we're up about 60 heading into the opening bell. We still got about 11 minutes left. 11 minutes. So not too bad. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go to restroom break. All right, yeah, I'll be right back. I gotta get a restroom break. While I'm gone, chat, while I'm gone, is the first 20 minutes after the opening bell bullish or bearish? Bathroom break. Answer in the chat. I'll be right back. Is the first 20 minutes after the opening bell bullish or bearish, chat? Let me know. Ouch, dude. I just stumped my toe. It hurt. Ouch. Dude, I just stumped my toe. It hurts. Yeah, Apple's conference is now live too. Dude, my toe hurts. It's not feeling great. Here's the SPY. Look at the SPY up to 517.50s here. So the market's actually ripping back. Yeah, Rivian earnings this evening will be fun. Yeah, dude, I just whacked my toe, bro. It hurt too, man. Yeah, it did not feel good. Are we gonna buy this dip? We should have waited for a dippier dip, that's for sure. All right, market opens up in 5 minutes. I'm probably going to find a way to cut this trade unless we get a big bounce fast. We're right around the previous high of the day. And yeah, this looks like it's giving it back. So we're going to get out basically flat there. Disney still break it down. So when's the actual earnings call for AMC? It's gonna be at 5 p.m. So yeah. All right, guys. So again, we built up some profit here. I think I could have held that trade. AMD, rip it over the previous closing price, going technically green on the day. So is Meta here. So Meta is now effectively green on the day. I'm mostly flat in my positions now. Palantir dragging me down a little bit today, but overall we're kind of flat. We haven't really lost too much heading into the opening bell. We're green on Nike as well here, but we're starting to get some green action. I don't get why you advertise AMC. Well, I mean, I'm covering AMC's earnings call like we cover every major earnings call. You know, like we cover every major earnings call. Any stock with an audience, we cover the earnings call. You know, it's pretty normal. I mean, it's nothing crazy. This is what we do, you know. If you look back at our channel, that's kind of what my channel does, is cover broad market and economics. And I mean, look, here's my channel. You look at my videos here. PMI data, Apple earnings call, jobless claims, jolts, the Fed meeting, we got 40,000 views. Amazon, we got 14,000 views. You know, Microsoft, we got 3,000 views. Alphabet, we got 8,000 views. This one was PCE data, we got 11,000 views. I mean, again, we cover it because it's relevant to markets. People watch it regardless, you know, and so that's why we cover it. Should be understandable, you know. I mean, it doesn't matter how big the position is. Even if we didn't have a position in it, we'd still stream it, you know. Look at Meta rip up here, chat. AMD back to green as well. We dip bought AMD after their earnings, and we're in at 148. It's at almost 157s now. Yeah, opening bell. There's the open, chat. Let's see how the market treats us this morning. Disney down to 106. AMD finally starting to pull back here. Yeah, I'm going to let the opening bell play out a little bit first before I take any trades here. It's way too risky right now, less than a minute in. We got to let it play out first. AMD seems like it wants to hold that previous closing price, which would make me want to buy this dip. And so, yeah, there's the rip. So again, using that logic, I could have taken that trade, but again, a little too risky. We would have made money on it though, but yeah, there goes AMD testing highs. We also got to keep an eye on like Nvidia charts. Like there's Nvidia, AMD, both ripping up. Nvidia up to 914s, AMD breaking high still. Yep, there it goes. Again, we could kind of see the reversal potential start to happen as well. I'm going to short the top now. We've moved up so much that like I think I could probably take a position here. Small contract for the opening bell though. I'm just kind of playing around, seeing if we can catch a top. There we go. Caught the top. Out. SPY still moving up though. Looks strong. Nvidia starting to turn though. I'm going to short this again. I see Nvidia start to turn down unless it retraces back up. 2 contracts is all we're going to take. All right, we took out half. Kind of a risky endeavor here shorting this, but that's all right. We're going to go and get out there. So yeah, up about $100 on the day. Trading small. We're only 3 minutes into the opening bell, so we can play around with these, but I think it's very unlikely that Nvidia rebounds short term back up, but it could. That's kind of why I was more interested in shorting this. Let's see if we dip. See, look at the SPY rip though, so. Nvidia's falling down. Yeah, there's the dump. Looks red. See, man, I gotta trust my own intuition because, again, we were right. The move is done now, though. We might bounce back now, but we were correct. Now I could short the top. Take one contract, keep it very small. If we get into the profits, we'll consider adding to it, but now the move's not really there, so I don't trust it as much. All right, now we'll add to this 2 contracts here. Took half off. Sitting on what we consider house money, so. If I can catch it on the breakdown, it'll be nice, but it's struggling to break. I don't like shorting anything right up here at this top. I think it's really risky, but we got a shot. Yeah, we're gonna have to cut that. So we ended up losing about 10 bucks. Pretty small. Jump right back in short, specifically because Nvidia started to reject the 200 EMA and the VWAP here, which it's testing right now. We got a cushion on the day, so we can deal with some losses if it happens, but there we go. Back up. Boom. All right, so we're back up. We made more money. 2 steps forward, 1 step back, 2 steps forward type of thing. Up about 90 on the day right now. We gotta see what we can bring up. Going against the trend. Which trend? The long-term trend, the short-term trend. Short-term, the trend is bullish. If we put up a 5-minute chart as an example here, though, I think you're going to see we're kind of in a longer-term downward trend. Maybe a 15, 30-minute chart is what you need to pull up. So again, if you pull up a longer-term trend, we're in a downward trend, right? So it just depends on which trend you're talking about. There's a reason I'm shorting as well. I'm looking for weakness in blue chips, but I'm actually going to buy this now. And it looks like it was a mistake. We'll see if we could fix the mistake by adding 1 contract to it and having it retrace back, but it's always a risky endeavor doing this. I'm going to take half of this off. The reason I took half of that off so quickly is because if it fails, we're going to lose noticeably less, right? So now we're flat, which is much better than being really red like we were. And yeah, we're going to make less if it goes in my favor, but limiting the risk there, I think, makes sense. We can be less emotional about it, give it more room. I think it's done enough for us to add back our size to this. There we go. Yep. All right, so now we're up almost exactly 100 bucks. We're playing both sides of the trend. No, we in a uptrend, bruh. I mean, again, dude, you're looking at markets too one-dimensionally, brother. Again, we're playing both sides. If you guys watch me trade, we've been trading both sides. We've been shorting the top, covering the bottom, covering the top, you know, doing whatever. What we're really doing is we're watching trends in blue chips. We're watching Nvidia. We're watching AMD. We're watching Meta. We're watching other tech stocks, mostly big seven, and then we're using those moves to influence our direction. So if an example of this is like if Nvidia breaks down really quickly under the volume weighted average price, rejects milestone levels, we short. If AMD rips over the volume weighted average price, starts testing highs, we go long. It just depends on what these other stocks are doing in markets. These index funds like the NASDAQ 100 futures contract are tracking the 100 largest stocks in the world. And so we're looking at tech stocks mostly. AMD is breaking highs. So AMD is breaking highs. But Nvidia is pulling back down. So we could have like choppy neutral activity for a second. I mean, trend followers are great. Trend following is a great strategy, to be honest. Everything has its use in certain contexts, but again, I mean, look, we've been slowly making money. Like, you can try to criticize me as we slowly make money. Again, this is me so far, really over the last like 30 days. There's not an option for it's either this month, which is May, or it's last month. But again, here's my stats. Here's my trading graph. Here's the easiest way to put it. Here's my trading graph in the last 30 days or so. A little bit less than 30 days, actually. This is about 3 weeks, I would say, for this trading graph. That is my actual trading graph. So, again. We'll see if we keep it up. But yeah. No, I'm not talking about you, Blades. It's all good, bro. I'm definitely top 3 worst trader of all time ever. Yeah. Again, I'm not even claiming to be a good trader. Alright, I'm gonna short this. I see bearish action. Might be wrong. Don't copy me. Not an investment professional. Ugh, getting punished on this one though. We're still up almost $70. Nvidia bounced right at the 200 EMA is probably what I missed. Meta now under the VWAP, under the previous closing price. AMD's kind of flat since the opening bell. It's gone up and down and then up. Nvidia's kind of looking that way as well. I think that last trade would have worked though. If like look at Nvidia. So Nvidia just broke under the 200 EMA, under the VWAP. Yeah, I should have held that trade. It would have worked. Again, Nvidia is very flat though. If you look at it, like look, here's Nvidia on the right chart. Recently, now it could just be moving chop, but recently it's come all the way back down under the volume weighted average price. The only thing that might hold it up is like AMD. It's possible. Yeah, it's definitely super sideways today. Melt up a choppy range. Yeah, I'm watching Nvidia. Nvidia's trying to get back over the VWAP here. What? Quant Tower's lagging though. Bad. Maybe it's my computer. Let me exit out of some stuff. Hold on, let me get out of Discord. Could be I'm trying to trade a... I think I got too much stuff going on in the background. There we go. See if that fixes it. Yeah, I'm going to throw it in sub-only mode. So if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It'll get rid of some of the trolls. Gold bouncing. Disney's moving back up too. Is it time to buy Disney? It might be. We're kind of flat in equities on the day. Oh, we're still in Intel with some size. It just depends on what we think tech's going to do. Tech is kind of choppy today. It's a boring week. We don't really have much going on. And so, yeah. It's a boring week. Again, not really a ton of stuff happening today. The E-mini is lagging a lot. Yeah, Quant Tower's got to be like down today. Let me disconnect and then reconnect. I'm running into some lag. I think I'm probably just going to slow it down and take the rest of the day off. It's very flat. I think I'm probably just going to get out of here. Again, guys, if you want to day trade with me, small profit on the day so far, and that's all good. If you want to day trade with me, again, Apex Funds traders, they give them a demo, they test their skill. If they can pass the test with a demo, with a challenge account, they fund them, and it's a great way to learn how to day trade. It's limited risk, and so if you lose, it's not the end of the world. The base one on Apex is the 25K challenge. If you pass it, you get 25K in funding. If you lose it, you're out like 30 bucks. You know, so they give you a 25K demo. You got to make 1,500 without losing 1,500 first. And if you can do that and follow their rules, they fund you 25K with a 90% split. So the split is similar to putting the money up yourself. And most day traders lose. If you put up 5K in the beginning, you're probably going to lose 5K trying to day trade it. Limit your risk. Try a funded account program. If you're good at this, then you can put the money up yourself. If you can get funded and stay funded and all that good stuff. If you don't, you're still probably going to lose less than you would putting the money up yourself. It's the best of both worlds. They are a sponsor of mine. I'm biased because they pay me money. And so again, if you want to check them out, use coupon code BT Beginner Trading, get you the max discount at all times. Understand CFTC 4.41. They are a sponsor of mine. I'm biased. I do trade off stream. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I might be wildly wrong about anything and everything I say. And the trolls might agree with that as well, Chad. So, hey, understand these rules. Check out the link in the description. We're slightly green today. I will take the small green day. Also, guys, check out Chart Prime. Chart Prime is a trading view indicator service you can use in stocks, crypto, forex, futures, anything with a symbol on trading view, you can use it. My favorite one is the Market Oracle, personally, the Market Oracle Pro. And I always try to backtest this live. Again, you can kind of see all the stuff that they offer. Oscillators, backtesters, screeners, all this cool stuff here. And again, if you look at this, look, they can show triangle and flag patterns. Looking at them just today, chat, just today alone, right? Like looking at these symbols. Number one, you can see the beautiful flag pattern. You got the breakdown from it. But like, let's check it out. Strong buy signal, you got to follow through. Strong sell signal, you got a beautiful breakdown. This is like hours of breakdown, like 3 hours. Strong buy signal here, beautiful follow through. Strong sell signal there, beautiful breakdown. Look at this buy signal showing up right at the bottom and then this huge crazy move. So it literally called the crazy move. All of these work today except for maybe this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 out of 6 maybe didn't work. That's 80% plus. Again, I can't guarantee any of it though. They're a sponsor of mine. I'm biased because they pay me money. You want to backtest this yourself, but it can just be really powerful and you can use it with anything on it, anything with a symbol. Look at it call these bottoms, This one was wrong, but the other 3 here were right. Like, it can just be really powerful. And so back test it yourself. And again, it's like 40 bucks a month. There's tons of stuff that they offer. A lot of great ways to use this tool. But again, they're a sponsor of mine. I'm biased. I can't guarantee it's going to work. Test it yourself. Good luck, guys. I love you all. Y'all have a great day. Again, we'll be back. It's a slow day, guys. So it's a slow week, a slow day. AMC earnings tomorrow. That's a big day. We will be covering that live. So again, y'all be good. I'll see you guys later.